Hi everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. Okay, so I have been busy making some parts, as you can see there on the right hand side. These are for making the drills, and I used summer sloops to duplicate the items. Now, I did find one of them just out here. I had 3 and I wanted 4 just to make it perfect, no like double duplication. So I found one just over there, and you would have seen that in one of the earlier episodes now when we're up exploring there. But all is good. Now we can get the train and go build the station. We have all the materials we need, well hopefully anyway, otherwise it'd be a bit of a waste of a journey. And we're just going to go over here and get the train. Oh. So, let me see, it's this one, it's the next one over. Here it is. Let's get it. There we go. So this here will be full of items needed. And, oh, I forgot to make some rifle ammo for any beings that are down here, but we should be alright. Not be too bad. But anyway, we're going to make the station and the 3 cargo containers as well to fill up. We have everything we need. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Conveyor belts. Ooh, that's a bit of an issue. But we can work our way on the Mark III for now until I forgot that. Completely forgot all about that. I think it's too late to go back. We'll make the station anyway, and we'll get all that bit done so it's not a bit of a wasted journey. It's only up here anyway, it's not that far away like. I was debating whether or not to take the train up there, because it looks like we'd be going up around there anyway, but there's a good enough ramping system up around here. You know, like why would you not use it? I got one of the crash sites in there, just where that old plume stuff is. There's quite large spiders and quite a lot of those big hogs or whatever you call them. Alright, here we go. Is there any hogs alright up around here? Just going to take this back down because I want to put the station right across over there. Right. How are we going to do this? Well, let's blow this thing up here first. Because this is kind of in the middle of where we want to go. Oh, can't blow that rock up. Oh, well, that's a bit disappointing. Right, what else here? There's a yellow slug up there as well. There's one drill, there's the second drill. Here's our track coming up. Let's delete this here as well. We could probably put that over there. Let me see, get the highest foundation. I suppose it'd be alright to go there. Just change this to zoop. And that way, and can we go one more? Let's see if we can go 2 this way. Let's go another one. And cut this here down. Oh, that made light work of it. Okay. Just lift all that stuff out of the way and cut that down as well. Oh, it's ran out of ammo. It's ran out of it's ran out of stuff. What do you call them? Rod thingies. I always forget the name of items in this game. It's a bit annoying. Can we get everything we need in here? Let me check. How many? Is it 1, 2, 3? Wait, hold on. What? I thought we did go 5 across there. Apparently not. Oh, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Looks like we're going to have to go over the top of this. I was hoping to avoid this, but I don't think we're going to. Let's just see how we can get away with this. Otherwise, there's going to be a very long train station. It's going that way, yeah. Let's put this to the end. How far is this thing not going to go? I think there. Yeah, that'll do. And then can we get away with putting 3 freight platforms on? So let me see. This one was the pure side. So we'll put 2 on this side. And 1 on that side. Is it missing the rock? Oh, it's just about. Very unsatisfactory. And let's get rid of these here. And ramp down. Let me see, I want to change this here, default concrete. Why does it keep saying new for? I don't care about the new stuff. Let's go with that. Suppose we get away with the one. Yeah, let's go 1, slope down 1. Oh, maybe not. Didn't exactly work out as I thought it would. No matter. We'll go back to this way here. Get rid of all that. And this here. That'll do. And then we take in that. Rail, and that's gonna go up to. Now, hopefully, that's not going through the ground. It's not. Nice wee gentle curve there going up to that. Right, so these are set to load, which they are. This one here is going to be called. This is going to be called TS limestone drilling. And I forgot to bring some shards. What item? Oh wait, no, the shards in this. That's 480. I've already got. I forgot I had 3 shards here. So what does that put it up to? 1200 items per minute. But hold on a second. That's 780 items per minute. How does that work? Can you get, is there a Mark 6 belt? Or do you have to put it through a splitter? So we're limited to 780 items per minute. Whereas this here is limited to 270. Oh no, I thought I seen something pink there. Come up. I could have swore I seen a pink slug there. Oh, I did. It was highlighted over it very briefly. Let me see. So this here is 780 and this here is 700. So I think it would make sense to put that up to 780. That's, it would fill the maximum of the belt to drill that, which will then split across these 2 here. So I'll put a bit of a foundation down here for this. And let me see, let's go 1, 2. Yeah, I think that's enough. And then it's going to split. And let me see, organization, logistics, conveyor splitter. It's going into that, which flows into that, which goes into this, and that one goes on down into that one over there. And then same thing with this over here. Although, let me see, where is it? Production. That's 120 items per minute. That's 300 items per minute now going into that. I think that's good enough, because there's 300 going directly into this one. And then the 700 and what so? is going on that. So it is somewhat... That's 780, so divide that by 2. 78, which is 390. 390 and 390. So 390 going into this one, 390 going that one, and 300 going into the rear one. I don't think we need to balance it. I don't see any reason to balance these here all out. I think that is good enough. So the only thing we're missing now is the link the belts straight to these here, which is what I forgot to bring. Why have I got 3 more? Oh, because I doubled. I forgot. That's why I've got double that. Okay, we'll keep the shard with us. Let's go get the train and take it back. Let's go. You didn't get me that time, did you, Hog? Oh, it's just following us. That was a bit weird. But yeah, I still can't get over the fact that the nitrogen is just right there. You could have easily put 2 tracks coming up along here and, you know, one splitting off to go get that and the other one to get the limestone, but oh well, it is what it is. It was fun making it. The tunnel, at least we get to use the tunnel as well. So I never used it in my last world. The plan was to use it for the different items, but never did. The good thing for us is I've already made a load of these here aluminium things just off camera. Just got a load of copper and aluminium ingots and just smash them all together to make it. Which is something we need to keep note of in the future, especially when we're going to make that stuff. Is that not all your ingots, your copper ingots, just going to be making your wire spools and your whatsoever. Let's go over here. I don't know. Get the card actually. So that's just something we need to remember, is to split the items out. Not all, as I say, not all the copper is going to go into making the wire spools and the copper sheets. Some of it will be made to make this here element here that I'll get. This, let's take, that should be enough. Should be. Let me just check actually, see if we can. Organization, logistics. Yeah, it is. And we have enough stuff to make the stand. So the only thing that's left to do now is actually drive over there, back with the train and fill up. Oh, we need electricity as well. We'll get that sorted. We don't need quick wire, and we have, let me just check actually that we do have enough stuff before we do get over there. The last thing I want is to run it. Yeah, we've got plenty. That dimensional depot is such a lifesaver. It's so good, but I should have more cargo containers like that too, because I do have enough spheres to do that. And it's not like as if you're gonna waste them making dimensional depots, because you know it's just dismantling them in the future. But now we're on the last track back. But yeah, this whole I'm not overly happy with that. I did make it look somewhat nice, and then I've got the single uranium station over there. I'm not gonna make 3 because it's such a short journey. I don't think it's worthwhile having 3 carriages on it, and it's just it's taking up resources. Uranium, I don't even think it goes through it that quick either. But as I say, I've left it in a way that it can be expanded in the future in case we need to. And then in terms of drill, I think a simple Mark II drill would be plenty. I don't even a Mark I would probably be okay. But I don't see a need to use a Mark III drill on the uranium unless it needs it. But I need to work out the maths for it. It shouldn't be too difficult. The maths will tell us how much uranium we need per minute. And then, because it's so close, we just get it. There we are. There we are. Right, let's get this thing hooked up. Well, let's get this one over here first because it's over here. And let's see, can we get away with putting that? Let's go with one more foundation. Is that floating there? I'd rather if that wasn't actually floating, but we will sort that out now. Put this one here on. That'll do. And looks like now it's all spots. We don't need any walls or any of that jazz. Hang on, let's get this. This is going on to. I suppose here would be alright. That's going to that one. It's too long, is it? Yeah, it's too long. Alright, so that's going to go to there, and then that's going to link to that one. That's going to link to there and there. Alright, let's get this conveyor belt first. That's the Mark 5. Ooh. Why is that not? What's going on here? It's kind of gone all weird. Why is it looking to go around the back of that for? That's so weird. There we go. Ooh, does this be this? Excellent. That's what you want there. That is exactly what you want. And the good thing is, once we're finished with the station, that's it. We don't need to do any more with it. Because it is quite likely doing what it's needing to do. Now we just need to split. And then this one can just be that one. Wait, 10 minutes. $780 items per minute. Wait, hold on, what's that? Yeah, 780. What happens if we juice it up? No, see, that's what I don't want. That's the joint there. And that is filling up nicely. But something doesn't add up here, right? So that's doing 780, right? That's splitting out. So why is that filling up so slowly? That should be 780 divided by 2 is 390, isn't it? 390 and 390. Well, let's say we've rounded up 400. 400 is 800 minus the 20, which is 780. Yeah, 780. So how's this here? Oh, no, it is. Oh, right. Okay, I see what's happening. It was just a bit of lag on the belt. There's the initial spit out. So it is still 300 there. Okay, that's alright. Now, the only thing I need to do is get the times it takes to get to here, load up, and then come back, and then I'll put that into my spreadsheet. So, let's get this preset up though, in terms of what it's going to be doing. So it always goes to production first before it goes to drilling, and then once it goes to production, you have to wait for it to fully unload, and same with this here as well, fully unloaded. Save the changes and turn on. So now it's on its way, and this is where I will take note of the times, and I'll get this via the stopwatch on my phone. I'll get it ready. Let's see. Get the stopwatch. Right, is that ready to go? I've just realised something. I haven't seen the oil train in a while. Hopefully it's still operational. It shouldn't have stopped anyway. There's no reason why it should have stopped. But I just realised there now that I haven't actually seen it. Train crude oil, I can see it. There's it up ahead. Oh, it is. It's still going there. I can see it on. It's just arrived by the looks of things. Right, now let's get ready to start the stopwatch. So this is like the time it takes after unloading. So once I hear the horn, I'll start it. So it's either 15 seconds or fully unloaded. So just wait a wee while. I should actually probably take the time down from 15 to like 5 because it's either going to be full or it's not. There's no point in waiting. There you go, started. Didn't hear the horn, but oh well. Oh, there's the oil one there as well. It's on its way down. Actually, kind of disappointed because it would have been pretty cool to see these two come up over the top of each other. Now this is technically steeper, so the other one should catch up. Now I know this seems a bit backwards, like why are they crisscrossing over each other? No, you should have stations ahead. I will admit I didn't really lay out the stations as well as I thought I did. I knew they would sort of intersect each other like that, but it just doesn't look right. So far it's taken 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay. So these will load up. Oh, I don't even know if I set the stations to unload. If that's the case, I'm going to add on about 15 seconds to it. So by doing this here, the reason why I'm taking the time is I'm looking to see what the count is per minute, because I need to see, for example, if the train journey is short enough to the point that it's, you know, like it only takes a minute or so, as an example, to transport 10,000 items, then we only need to set the drills to, you know, 10,000 items per minute, if you get what I mean. That's good. Now it's going back, and that is 2 minutes and 15 on so far, which makes it, I think, one of the shortest trains. I need to check my, I think the iron takes 4 minutes altogether. So if this can get back in a minute and a half. I think iron was one of the shortest of 4 minutes. The nitrogen, I think, takes a good wee while. Oil takes 5 minutes, I think, to do a round trip. So the way you take that is, it's as soon as it leaves station, it comes back and finishes loading. Oh, sorry, begins the offloading. That's your, because then you're going from train to belt. Let's 3 minutes and 8 seconds, so we are definitely getting back there quick enough. And I am going to round it up as well. I've started rounding them up a wee bit just to... So there's 3 minutes and 24. I need to check to see if this here was set to offload. Onload. Right. I can't set the other ones, but this is part of it, right? So the minute I see it appear in here or on the belts, that's it. I'll stop the time as soon as I see it on the belts. 7, 8, 9. There's 4 minutes there now. Okay. Right, stop. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Alright, that's set to unload. And this one's set to unload. I always forget about this. I must actually do them with the rest of it. So now that is load balance in between, or should have actually load balance between it. Doesn't look like it has. Oh, maybe it's because we need a third one. We need a third splitter to split the items. So that's a merger. That's a splitter. It's just going into that. Yeah, that's why it hasn't gone over here. So it's not load balancing effectively at the minute. So that's that. Oh, we must actually dismantle this. We don't need it anymore. I had to take the water all the way from over there to here. And get rid of this here as well. But no, that's good enough. I'm happy enough with that. It's just not load balancing, but I don't really mind that. Not a big issue. Could you imagine if by deleting this here you actually got packaged nitrogen? If you had if you imagine that you had the empty ones, oh, that'd be pretty cool though. I never really tried that, but it'd be pretty cool if you had empty packages and it actually packaged it for you. A bit OP because then you could just no spam it and all that there, but oh, that's full. And that's not doing good. I suppose I should sink some of this. Although it's actually waiting on silica, so it could probably, I think that's a push to get this here, get all this here starting to build. So I think that's what we're going to do over the next few episodes, is sort that there out. Now just before I do, oh no, I'll tell you what, I'll do it after this here episode. What I was going to do is I was just going to take a wee tiny break here and punch in that 4 minutes and 10 seconds into my Excel sheet, which would then calculate the rough throughput of the line. So what I'm doing is I'm actually treating that line, the whole train line, as a belt, and then trying to work out how many items per minute is technically going through it, or you know, per second, but I'm going by per minute because everything else is. Right, let's see, what have we got? A lot of, well, we've got different items here. And we've got 4 summer sloops as well, so we can duplicate. We could actually duplicate these here at the minute, these slugs. That is something that we can do, but again, that's a temporary setup. I do think we should start making the next part of the factory, which is way overdue, and that's where we pretty much replicate what we see here, but it's making each part. So one for steel plates, one for iron plates, iron rods, screws. Screws are going to be made straight from the ingots because we've got the alternative recipe. But then that brings me to the other thing. Do we go looking for hard drives? Looking for hard drives? Well, we've already got 2 here. So I think they're pretty much, I think we've admitted that they are going to be somewhat endgame. So, what happens if I build it? Can I do a second one? What is that called? Could I have a second one? I can't. Oh, that's actually really annoying. Because it's yeah, it's only, you can only do one at a time. That actually would have been pretty cool if you had no like 6 and do them all at once instead of waiting 10 minutes for one. What else is on this? As to say that, I don't really think there's a need for that, but I would like to get it completed. This would be nice as well, but that looks like endgame stuff there as well, especially this here. Singularity cell. Yeah, we haven't even unlocked it yet. That looks like it's part 9. What else have we got? All that there is completed. Power slugs. That's endgame quartz. We could do this. Scannable object hard drive. That would be pretty good. And a radar technology. I wonder if they've improved that. I always found this here not worth making because all it does is just scans around the area and brings it up on your map, but I think you have to be on the tower to see it. We might make it anyway just to see, but we will be unlocking it anyway because it's somewhat required. Nuclear, we can't do that until we build the actual nuclear factory, which is something we can actually do at the minute. Or can we? I think we have unlocked all the... No, not yet. Ooh, 50 of those. That's gonna be a siege. It's made of the manufacturer though. I think we should push to make all the automatic stuff before we make the nuclear. Because I would like to make the likes of this here. These here heavy modular frames automatically. Like all that there stuff's basic. Except for the heavy modular frames. Sorry, not the heavy modular, except for the modular frames because they require modular frames. Reinforced iron plate. What else is reinforced iron plate used for? Right, so it's used for oscillators. It's used for smart plating, but we don't need that. Because that uses modular engines, and modular engines... Oh, modular engines are used in thermal propulsion rockets. Oh, okay, smart plating. So smart platings are used to make this, which is then used to make these here. That is something worth noting as well. Okay. So pretty much we're going to be making these here. So we'll process all these here, these ingots, and then they're going to make screws, reinforced iron plates, modular frames as well because of how common they are. They're used in that, but they're also only used in this, so I don't think it is worth it. Because it's only using one recipe, it would only make sense just to make it special for that because it's not using nothing else. So I actually need to write down things like copper sheets that will need to be made. That's going to be made from the what do you call it? Copper. These two here and the industrial beam, they're all going to be made. Aluminium sheets and casting, they'll both be made as well. Wire, I don't think it's used for anything else other than just cable, isn't it? Sorry, it is used. Oh wait, yeah, I know it is used for this. Used in the stator. And also used in the sound fluctuator, so yeah, that's gonna have to be used. What else have we got? So wire, cable, circuit boards, which would be a combination of these two here. Quick wire, AI limiters, which is used quick wire as well. High speed connectors, quick wire, and circuit boards. Reanimated sound fluctuator, again, they're not that hard to make. In fact, we make reanimated sound, so the only thing we need to make is some fluctuator, which is a combination of these. Motors, stators, rotors, stators, again, they're going to be made, and they're going to be making Motors. Is the rotor made for anything else other than just the motor? It is. Okay. Just trying to work out here. Right. I do need to jot down all the factories needed to make all the different stuff. The basic stuff. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to focus on in the next episodes. So, what are we on now? We're on 35 minutes into this here episode. I think what we'll do is we'll get the start of our basic factory, which requires us having to make walls, foundations, concrete. Are we going to make the floors with concrete, or do we keep them metal? I do think metal will do the job, but we'll keep it. Yeah, we've got enough there as it is. So the next thing now is to produce a range of smelters. It's going to smelt the ingots, as well as copper. Copper's not used for anything else. I don't think so. I don't think copper ore is. Other than maybe alternative recipes, which we haven't unlocked yet. So at the minute it's just used for that, so that's no brainer. It's going to all be smelted. So whatever items there is per minute there, we're going to try and smelt as much of that as possible. I'm thinking of 3 floors for smelting everything, plus the length of between each one. So what I'm saying is each station occupies a length of where it starts, which is just there, the whole way to the very right of these here splitters. So you've got this space in between, all this space here up as far as here. So these will be all smelters going along here times the 3 floors, and that is to allow, say, this one here to work the first floor, second floor, third floor. For things like iron ore, where it's also used in steel development, we are going to split that there off. So one strand will come down here, but then those 2 splitters down there are going to split between 3 floors, as well as that's going to be 3 floors for the copper, 3 floors for the limestone, although that's just going into constructors. So that's just going to be 3 floors of those. Coal is coal. Sulfur, where's the bauxite? Bauxite's going to have to be mixed with liquids, so we're going to have a few tanks. It'll probably be the messiest. Coal and sulfur will merge together because they're not actually used. Don't think they're used for anything else. Sulfur anyway is not used for anything else other than mixing with other stuff. And same with coal. Coal's not used for anything other than mixing. Yeah. So they're gonna stay as they are and only get used. Quartz on the other hand, I think same thing again. It's raw quartz. Oh, either it makes silica or it makes that there, but they go through constructor anyway. So it's going to be 3 floors of constructors, and I would say 1 floor just making the silica and 2 floors making the quartz crystal. In order to keep things neat, what I will do is I'm going to put them straight into elevators to come up over and come down, or have them just come straight into the floor. And the reason why I'm thinking of putting them straight along the floors for things like coal and sulfur, where they mix together, is where they come along and go into each other, but then we might as well put these through the elevators instead, which would make more sense. And then the coal is, so one strand, this strand here is going to go over to the iron. Or sorry, one strand of iron is going to come up here because we're going to use the coal one because we've got all the space for coal. This one's going to make the steel. So 1 strand for steel, 1 strand for the sulfur, and then the other one I think is for diamonds. I think that's what it was. The plan was to use it for. And our man research is finished, so let's go over and have a look. So that's what I'm going to do off camera. In fact, I'm just going to make those different constructors because it is literally just a whole line of constructors the whole way along here, and it's nothing special to look at. And it's not going to be something special, and you know you're not going to be missing much from it. But I will resume the episode whenever that's finished. Let's have a look, see what I got. So we got alternative cast iron canister, alternative basic iron ingot. So with 5 and mixing it with that there, you get 10 of these, which is pretty cool. And this here, I don't use this here as much, so I think this here's or we could do reusable ones, rescan the hard drive. No, I think we're happy enough with this here, because let's be honest, we are going to be using all the recipes anyway, but I'm just going to go with that one there so far. Right, I think I'm going to end the episode there, and as I say, in the next one we'll resume whenever we have all this finished, but this is going to be a serious amount of building. It's going to be 3 floors, as I say, doing each stuff, and I think at the sulfur station is where we'll actually make the everything that needs, that's required by sulfur, like gunpowder. What was it? What else is made by sulfur? Actually, only one thing. Sulfuric acid. And that's mixed with water. We could actually just take the sulfur. I did say I would like to keep liquids over there, but then what happens is we then have to take the liquids back to make other stuff from it, because we'll have things, like the blenders and the manufacturers, and they'll need, well, only the blender needs liquids, but yeah, we'll keep everything over here. In fact, we'll just put the tanks in front of the sulfuric acid can go in front of the sulfur. The gunpowder can go above that. What else was there? Compact coal. What else is that used for? Rocket fuel. Maybe make compacted coal as well. Yeah, one floor making compacted coal, one making gunpowder, and the other one is making sulfuric acid. Yeah, I need to jot this down, otherwise I will forget. And why are those 2 stations? Why are those 3 stations yellow? Oh, they're indicating that they're full on it. Ah, that they've got items. That's why they've got the yellow on it. That's pretty cool. As an indication to see, which one's full. Right, no, as I said, I'm going to do that there off camera. Do a load of building, and yeah, let's just say if we need to make 100, and then times that by 3, times that by 7, so 21 times whatever it is the length. But yeah, as I said, that's it for this here episode. Thanks again for watching. If you have any comments or any suggestions at all, do drop it down below, or visit Discord channel that is linked in the description. Follow Discord channel for the schedule as well as the information board. They'll be able to see what games are playing, as well as when those games are coming out on to YouTube. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing and drop a like if you enjoy what you see. As you know, it helps show what people are interested in the most, and I'll try and focus on those areas a bit more in the future. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.